Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Well, I'm back now after a fantastic weekend at the Great Electric Train Show in Milton Keynes. It's fantastic to catch up with all of you, other YouTubers, people who watch the channel. It's great to just stand around and have a chat and see all the fantastic layouts and visit all the trade stands. So with that in mind, let's have a look at what I got over the weekend. So what did I buy? Well, I spent far too much money, bought things that I hadn't planned to. Some of the things I had planned to get was some static grass. So we got 200 gram bags of 2mm grass, summer and spring grass from WW Scenics. And to go along with that, some layering spray. And then also I seen there they had some fine purple scatter, which would be great for doing heather on the hillsides, that sort of thing, and different flowers and plants. The scatter I have is a bit coarser than that, so I was after some finer stuff, seen it, so I grabbed that. I seen these on one stand, they were a $5 each, they're normally a $10 each, so I got some sheep and cows there. I think the Hornby ones, they seem a little bit out of scale, a little bit too big, but I think once on the layout they'll look fine. I also picked up some trees for the winter layout. So these have got lights on them, so I'll put them on the layout, probably one in the station, one in the town. I also picked up a little vending machine, Coke vending machine with a light in it. That's going to go on one of the platforms. So I got these 3 items from Layout For You. Do check them out, they're great. They've got loads of little things like this just for, you know, little extras on your layout. And of course I had to visit West Hill Wagon Works as well, so this is now for building my layout. I got some track gauge templates. So these are for OOHOs, it says. These are like the metal ones you can get. These are plastic, they're quite thick, they seem quite robust. So you can see I got various curves there. I also got an extra pack of straights and the spacers as well for putting the track down. So that will help me lay my track and help keep it straight. I also picked up some deer here. That's again for the winter layout. So that'll just make a little scene on the hillside. Caught up with Jenny Kirk as well. She gave me one of her Weir Yard signs. So that'll be painted up and put on the layout somewhere. And of course, Lord Owl was in town. So I've got my lavvy. So that's going to be painted up and go on the layout. I was talking to Alan, I was trying to convince him next time he's at a show where Model U are, we're going to have to get him in a sitting position reading a newspaper so we can open up this door and have him sitting inside. I also bought a couple of locos. So first one here is a Hornby 66. We'll have a quick look at it. I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything on this because it's going to be taken off me quite soon to be put away until Christmas, so we'll have a quick look at it. So there it is there. It's in a grey livery, GBRF. It's got a nice bit of weight to it. I'll just take it out so we can have a quick look at it. There it is there. So it's got all-wheel pickups. It's driven from one bogie. You know, it's like a railroad version, so it's all molded detail. But whizzing around the layout, it should look fine. You know, it does have a little bit more detail painted onto it, the steps and everything. I think it looks quite good. So that'll be running around my layout in the new year. So I've got now until Christmas to get some track down so I can run this. And then to go along with that, I picked up this Class 57 in DRS livery. Again, I'll take that out, just have a quick look at it. This is a Bachmann, takes a 21 pin decoder. Now this is a bit more detailed, spring buffers, lighting, all-wheel pickups, and I think it is driven. Yeah, both bogies are driven, so a bit more quality. And one thing I like with the back ones is they come with a driver in them. So again, this is going to be taken off me shortly now, and I won't see it until Christmas Day. So, and then finally, the last thing I got was a penguin bar from Richard at Trains in the Attic. Anybody who watches Richard on his Wednesday night streams know he does a biscuit of the week. So I brought him over some Irish biscuits, so he's going to be doing them on his live stream, and he was handing out penguins to everyone. So thanks, Richard. I'm going to enjoy this now with a cuppa later on. And when I purchased the Class 57, it came with a free cradle. This is one of the DCC Concepts cradles. I already have something I use, but you can't have too many cradles. With these foam bits in here, it'll give added protection whenever I'm working on some of my locos, or rolling stock for that matter. So here are the cards of some of the people I met. We had Brian, Finnerton Central, Paul from Smallwood Junction, Tony Northeastern, Jeff from Jumbo Lane, Steve from Route 7, and of course Timber Surf, who organised the YouTuber meet and greet on the first floor. And of course I got my lavvy from Lord Al, my Weir Yard sign from Jenny, and my penguin biscuit from Richard at Trains in the Attic. Met so many other people as well. There was John, Piccadilly Model Railway. Check his channel out because he got a great shot. He was, I think he said, third in line to get in on the Saturday morning. He went straight to the Making Tracks layout, got the full length of it before anybody crowded around it, and even had a few words from Peter Waterman. It was a fantastic show. There was so much to see there. Making Tracks layout was the big attraction. You couldn't get near it. It was usually 9 deep to try and get near it. But it was a great model, and all the other models that were there, they were fantastic. Some of the other people I met while I was there was Richard from New Junction, Julian, Station Road, and Paul Apps from Sandrington, Graham from London Station. We actually stayed in the same hotel, so we had a couple of beers, so it was good to catch up with you, Graham. Christopher from Christopher's Hobby Vlog, Clive from Newland Railway, Andy Hot Dog Pilot, Susanna, Robert from Robert's Train Sets, Andy March West Junction, Peter Dixon, and Carl Braun as well stopped me and shook hands with me as well. And a few other people did as well. I'm sure I've missed people out, and if I have, I'm sorry, but it was great to meet you all. It was great to have a chat. It's a fantastic weekend. My son and daughter were with me, and they enjoyed it as well. They came in, had a look around, and then they disappeared off and done some other things, but they had a good weekend as well. So it was great catching up with everyone. It was great fun. It was a breath of fresh air to meet like-minded people and just talk about trains. So that was my haul from the Great Electric Train Show. A few bits and pieces there to help me get on with building my layout and to finish off the winter layout. So it was great to meet everyone, had a fantastic time. Do recommend going to these shows. You learn a lot, you meet a lot of people. It's good fun, like-minded people. Had a great time. Back home now, in reality, back to work, back to the grindstone, but it was a good weekend. With that, don't forget to check out my channel members and patrons, scrolling down the screen now. And if you want to become one, just hit the join button, or links to Patreon are down below. And if anything, just hit the subscribe button, and a thumbs up for me would be great as well. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.